Okay, so it's what it said. I thought I was going to be able to go live on here, but I need 50 subscribers first. I have 50 subscribers on my T channel. But if I'm going to give myself a COVID test, that means I've got to have a COVID test. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, so, you know, I'm looking for work, and I'm a consultant and web stuff. I'm doing AI stuff, websites with AI. Whoa, this is different. Extraction buffer tubes. Look at this. This is a COVID test. I've not seen one. Oh, what is this? Gosh, I got to read the instructions. Interesting. This is an interesting COVID test. So, FlowFlex. This might be an old test too. My girlfriend got a positive test a couple hours ago. So, extraction buffer tube. What do you do with the extract? Oh my goodness gracious, this is different. Okay, I get it. Okay, that's how it's different. Weird. Whoa, this is weird. This is totally different. So what they're having me do is you put it in your nose, and then you swirl it around in here, and then how long do you? 30 seconds, mix thoroughly. 4 drops of the solution in the sample well. And so the sample well is going to be over here. This is fascinating. You get to see me learn something new in real time. So, okay, there, that fell. That looks like this is just a silicone moisture pack. So I'm going to want to put the drops in there. So yeah, all right, let's do it. Okay, but now I need okay, do I do one or both nostrils? 5 times in each nostril here. Let's go. Okay, deep or shallow? Does it need to be deep or shallow? It's just so kind of okay. Okay. All right. So, and then I'm gonna swish this around in here for 30 seconds. Does it say? I don't know. Does it say to do this 30 seconds here, or to shake it around 30 seconds? Yeah. Swirl for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so dun 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 dun, staying alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are some other ones? Any song with a BPM of 120, you can do the seconds of. It's also kind of like a nice walking pace for some cities, and for me. All right, is this? That's got to be around 30 seconds. Precise. Okay, so. All right, and then we close it up like this. Can't just throw. I'm living in a loft, so I have a cement floor, and I can throw it on there. But I don't want to always throw things on the floor. So now it's just going to allow me to. It's like I'm demonstrating this. I'm not. I'm demonstrating how I'm learning it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. And now, no, I think you're supposed to destroy the. No. See, that wasn't even funny. That's not even like a dad joke. Oh wow! It turns up. Okay, there's one that turns up Oh my gosh. What does it do when it turns up right away? So that is the T. I don't know what the T and the C mean. I bet if it goes up to the C, I bet if the C gets but C would be control, wouldn't it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's going up. What's happening here? Rewind. Uh-oh. I've not had it before. Oh, God. I have felt extra tired when I've gotten up in the morning. Heather's not, holy shit. Well, I gotta look to see if that's a result. What is the result? Oh, okay, so it's not, okay, so, all right, so, oh, weird. Did you see that? Okay, this is cool. It turned all, but then, okay, so the control is, so I didn't start, we won. We almost thought we had, okay, so I was just gonna, I thought I would live stream and, make myself relatable, because I just thought, like I started saying, I was looking for work and I deleted all my political posts, but, I have some ideas, so I can delete these later if I want. I've been trading stocks and just kind of, I'm doing enough, so yeah, I just need to do it for a few more months before I put serious money in. But I think, let's see how long this will wait to confirm that. Isn't that interesting? It all turned pink right away. Yeah. And then the pink faded, except for the control slip. Now let's see how long that's supposed to, 15 minutes. So that will be, this is gonna be a long video. I get to talk about a lot of stuff. Now, I've been trading on my phone here. And my idea was I could just talk about my 2 top gainers each day. So the top one, I'm not even sure the company's name. It's ALLK. It's a pharmaceutical. The reason I bought it was because last night around midnight, I looked at the stocks that had gained the most in the recent days, and I looked for ones that were that gained about 10 to 25%. And then out of those, I just looked for ones that had a smooth movement up, where it wasn't really jagged. So, and what that might mean is it might be smooth, and the gain loss might not be so jagged the next day. The ups and downs. I don't know who I'm saying this for. So I'll just start from the beginning, right? But anyway, so I said once, a lot of times when a stock gains a lot like that, it'll the people who bought it and made quite a bit of profit, they'll sell it the next morning, which will cause the price to go down and then regain, and oftentimes gain even more. So what I did is I looked at the price range what it had traded yesterday, and I set up orders here, and here. And I did this for 6 or 7 stocks. This is the first time I've tried it. I'm usually up for the day. I usually beat at least 2 out of the 3 indexes, which is my goal is to beat SPY, S&P 500, Nasdaq, and the Russel, which are the 3 main ways of looking at how well is the stock market doing. I want to beat those 3 numbers every day. Today was the first. I think they all 3 beat me the first time. But I did this new strategy where I was looking for stuff that was going to go down. I was expecting it to go down today. That's why I bought it. Some of it went down further, but I'm buying it because I'm anticipating it going up again tomorrow. So that will proofs in the pudding tomorrow. How are we doing here? It looks like we got one bright line there. Got still several more minutes. So that was my top gainer. I gained 33%. And for me, it would have gained more because that's 33% from when it closed yesterday And I bought it on the way down from that. And then so it went up to where it closed yesterday and then gained 33%. So, you know what, I really seriously think about it like a video game on my phone. I don't think about them as dollars. It's up and down. You just gain, you know, Pokemon Go, you just get, instead of Pokemon, you got stocks. So what's next? So this was not the top gainer during, or maybe it was. This was either the top gainer during the day or after market. LRN, another one that I'm kind of dicey on what the company actually is. They make textbooks. What kind? I don't know. But they had been going down really steadily for the past, like, you know, maybe several months. So I tried to guess the bottom a while ago, and it kept going down. So I just got out of that. That was 2 weeks ago. I got out of it, and it's gone down further since then. Last night or this morning, I forget which, it was making these little wiggly moves down near the bottom. It just stopped going, and it started wiggling around, and the volume and people started buying it more. So when that happens, that indicates, ooh, direction change might happen. So I just make a lot of really quick decisions like that, and I bought it back. And I didn't buy back all of it. I don't remember if that was intentional or not. But it gained 21% today. So that was LRN, and I might do the same tomorrow. And I'm saying that even that if I were you, I might want to try that tomorrow. Just placing some orders, some limit orders, lower than what it closed at today. I'll possibly, you know, down to like maybe 3/4 of, you know, don't go all the way to the bottom, because unless you want, if it goes down too far, it might continue going down further. And you got to have the discipline to sell. And one of the reasons I think that having so many stocks and making a lot of casual decisions about them, I don't get attached to any one stock. I used to research a stock and get attached to it. Oh, I was going to be right. This stock was going to go up. And when it didn't, I would hold on to it for too long and lose a lot of money. And I haven't decided if I want to talk about figures yet, and I might as well, but especially in the past. I lost about $15,000. I bought about 600 in Apple in the 2000, and it went up to 15,000. And I figured, you know, and I'll learn. I'll learn about it, and I figured, you know, it's $15,000 tuition. So if I lose the whole thing, I learned something, and I did. But then I've been doing, you know, web development and T-shirts, and more recently some AI work. Then I'm getting back into trading the last couple months, and it's working out well. I think that 2014 schooling did help me. So back to this textbook the textbook materials happens to be the second stock. Yeah, so it's gone up. I actually don't know. I one of the things I need to do is stop. You know, now that I'm being a little bit serious about it and using a little bit more serious amounts, I need to do things like being sure that I know if there's an earnings date coming up. I have GE that I bought fairly recently, and I'm not sure if I would have kept it through earnings, but it lost like 9% today. I'm hoping it's going to go up tomorrow. That's maybe a good trade for you. The thing is, the numbers are good. They made money and they're projecting good money, but there's also some liabilities. Some big, I don't know what it is, but they have some insurance policies that they might have to use. I don't know how it works, but they might have some the earnings report also revealed some liabilities. That's why it went down. After people take a look at it tonight, some big money investors might say, hey, you know, that doesn't really matter, and that might pop back up pretty quickly. It might not. I have before looked for the dead cat bounce. That's what you call it when it goes. Sometimes it has a dead cat bounce. I don't think I'm going to do it. You know, unless I really don't decide what I'm going to do until I do it. I plan. I have strategy. So that's one of the things I'm thinking about tomorrow is, am I going to sell GE, or am I gonna buy more? If it goes down from tomorrow, unless something extraordinary happens, I think I'm probably going to sell it before 9:30, the first hour of the. I don't know what that is for you. I don't know what that is for me. I don't think of the time very much. Okay, so we've still got some time left on here. Let's check in. This looks like I've got a single line so far. Yeah, so I've been, A couple weeks ago, I started buying. Oh, I'm staying this. A couple months ago, I started buying high-tech battery and lithium stocks. Lithium stocks have been pounded into the ground by China. China just has made it so cheap for their companies to mine lithium that just other countries just can't compete. So there was huge companies set up just to mine lithium based on the idea that electric vehicles would be a lot more popular than they are by now. So these companies, they set up to mine lithium and no demand because it's cheaper from China, because the government, the environmental regulations aren't as strict. And they're doing it in Tibet, which. So I made a geopolitical bet that these Western, that they're going to come back up. So I bought a little bit of a lot of them, as well as high-tech batteries. Consumers aren't warming up to EVs, electric vehicles, but businesses, they don't really care what's cool or not. They don't have this. I heard it called petromasculinity the other day. You got to have a gas car. Petromasculinity. For a long time, I've been keeping my mind up. Who's making the energy for all these industrial uses of vehicles, warehouse vehicles, just industrial vehicles, and including stuff up to like Caterpillar, heavy machinery. Those are going electric. Those are going to be electric before consumers, maybe. At least I think there's going to be some straggler on consumers that are still going to want to, instead of going much more powerful. Electric engines are more powerful. So, on one hand, they're more powerful. On the other hand, they're cleaner. So, so I'm concentrating on electric vehicles and engines made for industry. Because I think people are going to be driving them. A lot of these dudes are going to be driving them at work before they buy them at home. So that and uranium, I don't look into it. This was just a rumor that I could have seen the actual order, but somebody a few weeks ago said, "Hey, wow, look at this large uranium futures order." What nations will do is they will buy their uranium ahead of time so this is likely some peaceful use here. It's used in medicine and all these things. Worldwide uranium stocks are low, and there's this big order coming down the line in a few months. So I started buying uranium stocks a couple weeks ago, and I think there's still time to get in on them. Today, a lot of them went down. So look at uranium stocks. A lot of them went down. Like I added some that went down 8% today. I'm pretty sure it's going to pop back up. So it was a very strange day for uranium stocks. And that's mining ones and just like uranium related services of all kinds. And they're all going up. So let's check in here. Well, I think we're, I think this is going to be. You would have been the first to know because my eyesight isn't very good. It's good enough. I think we're safe to say that this is going to be negative in a few more minutes. So, in the interest of keeping this down to about 8 minutes, plus 10 minutes, plus 45 seconds, that's it. Bye.